Good afternoon to all the respected members. Thank you for joining me. My name is Maulik Shah. I'm a consultant for digital transformation in sales and distribution, supply chain management, and hyper automation. Today, I have Mr. Ajay Tade, Senior Consultant Project Management, and Mr. Divyesh, Senior Consultant Manufacturing and Regulatory, with me to answer to your questions or any relevant queries which you might come up with. The session is not interactive, but Q&A is open throughout the presentation. Our team from the backend will be in position to answer all the relevant queries to you through the chat window. As you all know, today's webinar title is Automation in Sales and Marketing for Pharmaceutical Finished Drug Manufacturers. Objective will be to share the automation, but to make it relate with the business function, we must see the challenges we face, the automation solution F4s can provide, and the benefit of this automation. So to give a complete view, we are sharing some 30 plus slides for challenges, automations, solution, and benefits of automation, along with few glimpses. The automation referred here in presentation belongs to F4's platform, a cloud-based application designed and developed by Sargent Systems Private Limited. Sargent System is based in Ahmedabad and deploying and supporting clients across the globe. Okay, so let's begin with the session. The first thing which comes in the mind is why automation, right? So automation, because we can reduce the cost in existing processes somewhere. We can generate and nurture the leads in our marketing and sales processes. The system, the automation will provide better data for smarter decisions. It will improve the productivity. It will allow smooth functioning and bring more accuracy. So as you can see this slide, the overview given over here, that is automation provided by the F4's platform for marketing, sales, and distribution. Successful companies need to be agile and responsive to their customer needs. They have replaced manual processes with automated processes in every possible area. F4 delivers powerful customer relationship management, CRM capabilities, including Salesforce Automation, eDetailing, end-to-end order management, distribution management, and field sales information system, patient relationship management, all in a single cloud-based platform with mobility and SaaS-based subscriptions. F4 can also integrate with your existing ERP system. F4 has been designed focusing on a life of marketing and sales team working in pharmaceutical industry. We capture the steps the sales representatives need to go through in a typical working day, like beat plan, e-detailing, HCP visit, order booking, stock audit, managing channel partners, and automate this necessary daily tasks which improve effectiveness and efficiency. F4 provides your sales team complete customer view that is shared with support and marketing in real time. So you can track and optimize your pipeline and ultimately close more deals. So as you can see in the slide, the users, the field force teams, doctors, stockists, chemists, customers, patient managers, corporate sales teams, marketing teams, product team, they all can use this platform and leverage various different functions. So how? We'll see into the next slide. So to begin with, digital call and engagement is the priority because we are facing a lot of challenges in meeting our customers, HCPs every day. So first thing comes in mind is like why digital engagement, why digital calls, how it will happen, why it is required. So the challenges are like we are unable to meet the customer sometimes. There is a decreased productivity due to that. There's an customer engagement is not that fruitful, which it should be. So there's a downturn in the business. So to come over all these challenges, the solution which we are bringing over here is digital call and engagement. So as you can see on the slide, you can perform audio and video calls with customers. You can facilitate group calling. This helps in product detailing via screen sharing. You can pre-schedule your meeting along with your HCP using the handheld devices and mobile applications. With companies moving towards digital transformation, businesses need to change their approach for engaging their target customer experience. While some businesses are still reluctant to digest the reality of the onset of transformation among online consumers, the truth is that the digital consumer engagement process has grown significantly over the past few years. To enhance your customer engagements, here are digital solution enhancements. So you can leverage this and connect to your customers. Using this automation solution along with Salesforce Automation brings you the customer profiles, customer data, so that you can easily use those data and effectively make these calls. So you can use the predefined templates to send an invite via SMS or email or WhatsApp, whichever way the comfortable is. And you can make accordingly, you can make a video call to your HCP and meet remotely. It will be facilitated into different platforms like iOS, Android, or web. It is one of the secure platform. Our entire solution basket is completely 21 CFR Part 11 compliant and GDPR compliant. So all the communication which take place between your field team, sales team, and your customer HCPs is secured over here. So that is one of the most important aspect over here. All the work which is executed through this platform will provide the analysis, the number of calls which is executed. The next thing which we are talking here is digital content distributions. So there is one thing where we can connect directly and have an audio video call. And there is another way of sharing the content to your customers using different channels, say WhatsApp, email. So these are kind of the tools which you can use to reach out to your customers and to send all these details. Maybe that can be product reminders or various other authenticated content which you might need to share. These are some of the silent features of digital content. You can use digital graphics, that is creative content, images, animations, audio video files that you can share to your customers directly. It can be integrated. It is of course integrated with SFA to facilitate the daily routine work, whether you are in field or you're working remotely. So you'll be in position to share the content on the move anytime, anywhere. So that is one of the most flexible way of doing the work and still keeping in touch with your customer. So as we can see, this digital call and engagement will definitely boost productivity, flexibility, increased security. It will reduce the cost somehow, and it will help in the customer engagements. So moving to Salesforce Automation, the next set of automation which we are bringing over here. So again, I would like to discuss why Salesforce Automation. So let's see some of the challenges we face. As a field representative, every day I would face various kind of challenges. Which stores should I visit? Which customers should I visit? Which HCP today I should visit and meet? What should I explain them? What new thing I would bring to them? These are certain kind of challenges which a field representative will face in everyday routine. So to meet that and to plan it well, we have designed Salesforce Automation such a way that your team will be in position to plan their meetings, everyday routine, the work plans, the marketing activities they would need to continue or need to execute or plan, say camp and clinics or say monthly tour plans. So these are the activities they basically need to plan on an everyday routine and they need to execute it. So Salesforce Automation have various different kind of an automation linked to it that I'll be sharing into the next slide, which will bring new information to you where you can come to know how F4 Salesforce Automation is better than other Salesforce Automation applications in the market and how it will help field representatives do the work smartly. So typically talking about the Salesforce Automation, we have some of the inherent automation tools into it, whereas your typical work demands expense management and say leave management. So these all things are automated. You can have automated expense submission based on your predefined tariffs which you define for certain routes or certain cities or certain customers. So the field executives will save a lot of time through this automation. They did not submit any expenses manually through their application. Once the DCR is submitted, the expenses will get calculated automatically. The Salesforce Automation will also help a field team to classify all the HCPs, customers for different segments, different specialization, and accordingly they can target them, accordingly they can visit and meet them. These are some of the automation we have built into Salesforce Automation. The system will predict the next visit, which it can hint to the field executive so that they can prioritize and focus on the right customer with classifications as well. So the field team doesn't miss any important visit or important HCP which may give a better business than of others. The Salesforce automation will recommend knowledge articles to the field force basis on their daily routine work or the specialization which they are following. So this all things works very intelligently from the backend, and it supports the field team to remain updated and work efficiently into the market. It will also give you the powerful insights to the manager and to know what his team is doing, the usage, the ideal time, the non-work related activities which they have executed. It will also capture the work which has been done by the team members into the field. So whatever the product briefing was been done, all that information will be captured from the SFA and eDetailing together and will be brought in to the management information. It will also help field team to save their time and expenses towards travel locally. It will hint some of the shortest routes available. So this is a result of automation in Salesforce automation. As you see this dashboard, this gives an bird's eye view, whereas you are in position to see the field activity of an individual, which he has performed. So how many calls he has made, what is the call volume, which class of the doctor he is going and meeting, whether he is following his daily call reports or not, or he's missing out on these calls. So overall, this will provide the information to the management or the hierarchy, say regional or zonal team, so that they are made aware about this information. So moving to the e-detailing, this is an in-clinic briefing tool, a marketing tool for impactful and effective communication to be established between marketing representative and HCPs. So as you can see in this picture, there are certain HCPs and they are reviewing some kind of analysis, clinical analysis, or maybe say product analysis, or various different kind of objectives, infographics, audio video files can be used over here. But why we do this in detailing? What are the challenges? The challenges are, say, a company need to manage huge team of medical representatives, and when you have huge team, you need to know who's doing what and when, and are they capable of doing or executing all this information rightly in the right time in front of the HCPs. And sometimes MR do have the challenges in preparing content or say customizing content and preparing the content for the HCPs before the visit. So to sort out all these kind of activities, like to help them, we have brought this e-detailing tool. E-detailing will provide the opportunity to promote products in an impressive and unique way through interactive presentations and simplified procedures. One can use e-visualize in HTML, PDF, PPT form, or say reference documents, customized presentations. This will help briefing while going in clinic. And just before this couple of slides, we went through the digital call and content. So I would like to clarify that F4s will take care of the presentation of the content in either of the ways, whether you would visit in clinic or you need to represent all your content remotely. So in both of the situations, the team work will happen efficiently and the management will be made aware about all the execution, whether they have visited to the field or they are doing work remotely. E-detailing allows the customer to interact with the content as they explore the features of the product. Innovative and comprehensive mobile e-detailing presentations can allow your medical representatives to get the root of the conversation and provide the exact content that their customers are looking to learn. This helps improve the customer relationship and leaves the customer more informed and satisfied with the interaction. A customer feels elevated when you make them feel special through personalized presentation, and this creates an opportunity for them to give more business and recommend your brand to others. So these are some of the benefits of e-detailing. There will be increase in the call reach. The digital approach is setting a high product quality expectation towards HCP, and they believe your product is of course better, where you are coming well prepared and bringing more information on the board. So it will definitely increase the customer confidence on the company. It will definitely anticipate customer trends and expectations with ease, so you can always be ahead of the competitors. It will provide consistent content delivery. So from centrally, the product team can keep on sending the new data content across the team, across the world. There will be no need of say printed collaterals, and there will be a huge saving out of that. It is a fully secured and completely can be controlled through the management from the backend. We are moving to comms. Next is a customer order management system. I think we all are aware why we should take care of booking the orders in a timely manner from the market. Definitely, there'll be a lot of channels nowadays where we need to bring these orders to our ERP systems, and what are the challenges we might be facing. Let's see. So typically for field team, like they would of course be having a lot of challenges as what products and promotion they would offer to specific stores. Maybe in case if they are moving to the market and booking the retail orders from the pharmacy stores, which of the distributor they would forward that particular order to. So in that case, the system should provide some kind of an efficiency so that this kind of challenges doesn't come. So F-Force does that thing exactly. It provides and bidirectional sync along with the ERP so that they get the information system. I mean ERP, the management gets the information of the orders, and the field team also gets the information in a timely manner. These are the stakeholders who can use these applications: stockists, hospitals, or dealers, or distributors, or sales representatives, patients, or retailers. F-Force customer order management system integrates all your concern department like sales, finance, and fulfillment teams, enhancing quote accuracy, eliminating billing errors, improving revenue recognition processes, and driving fulfillment effectively and efficiently. F-Force order booking software not only helps business but also saves a lot of time for consumers. It brings down the paperwork and reduces operational cost for a business. Its efficiency is highly determined the benefits it provides to the users. One can check the order status, stock updates, different pricing schemes. These are the capabilities that you see in front of you, which is provided to the field team. All the information pertaining to the product, scope, pricing, schemes, or a minimum order offtake which is required to book into that order, that all information will be provided inside the application, which will help the field team to know the details and exactly communicate to the customer and accordingly book it into the application. It will also suggest the product of the month, the best sellers, or in case any order he has missed, but the customer would like to place the order for that as he has done it into the past, or any repeat orders which should go and as usually. The system can also take care of the product promotions, which can display into the application directly. It can be notified. It can be sent through various third-party tools, say SMS applications or WhatsApp. Various kind of information pertaining to the order can be routed, or the notification can be given to the customers through WhatsApp as well. So before we move towards the DMS, I would just like to bring some clarity or provide you some benefits which we get from customer order booking. So it will definitely provide a quick order booking. The field team can check the stock instantly. They can track the orders which is booked. The collections can be made very fast and in a secured manner through various payment integrations. It can provide the past purchase history and of course the promotional schemes. It will help the sales team to know the target versus the actual which he has achieved or which is deficient to meet the target for the month or the day. Moving to the next DMS, distribution management system. As we all know, like the challenges we face is inventory management. Inventory is diverse, as are the customer's demands. Customer demand can come from any sources, anytime, and for any product. Sometimes we cannot be so perfect about the demand forecasting, but our system just builds that around your supply chain management system. It will help in just-in-time delivery, and of course, it will help the entire distribution team to bring the accuracy in their execution. Some of the DMS challenges, as we see, no, we are unable to check and manage secondary sales. There's a long replacement cycle to where we have the manual approach. There's an assumption-based forecasting. There's a stockout position in some products, and we are not aware. There are disparate sales data which is not updated into the system, and it takes a very long time to fulfill that. Based on all these things, of course, the production planning is getting hampered. There can be delay in receivables, ineffective scheme management, and of course, the integrations may not exist in offline systems. So, what is DMS? So, let us understand. It is an intelligent cloud-friendly solution across enterprise to help digitize supply chain and distribution function and have it adapt to modern ways of working. It will streamline, automate, and accelerate collection and processing of orders from different channels. With FOS DMS, by streamlining and automating your processes, FOS DMS will allow you to significantly increase your order volumes without increasing your cost. Efficient processing and management of sales orders is vital to your better customer relation and business growth. Sales orders can arrive via multiple channels or sources, and processing them can be costly, manual, and time-consuming process. Inventory control is key to running a healthy business. So from purchasing to fulfillment and everything in between, FOS inventory management software will help you to improve efficiency, gain visibility into your stock, and automate your tough jobs. FOS is specially designed to make scheme and offers handling an easier process for the manufacturer or national distributors. You can feed the scheme parameters like scheme concept, validity period, prices involved, terms and conditions, etc. in the system and disseminate the information across. It will also effectively help in sales return and replacement management system. So as you can see on the screen, these are the modules where we have done a lot of automations. In purchase, we can book, we can create purchase orders with necessary approvals, and there can be automations created with vendors, say to book the orders and for taking inward GRN. So for warehouse management, we have such a wonderful system where we can design the entire warehouse, where you can design different divisions, floors, say different product keeping requirements, different environments, the pallet levels or the rack levels or the bin levels. These are the kind of information you can define for keeping all the stocks. This will help for intelligent picking and put away strategies, and it is enabled through barcode and RFID technology. So following these processes in between, when you receive the stock, you may require receipt of processing of quality, certain criterias where you need to test those stock or review or say release based on your compliance or say part 11 compliance for those particular batches, and then taking it forward for warehousing, and then accordingly you can further in future take it for dispatch processes. So this distribution system will help manage it properly, and accordingly you can process it for your sales and distribution. We have done automation for say sales order processing, where you can connect third-party logistic partners through EDI connectors. So this automation helps in a large volume of sales order processing. There are various inventory controls built around to it to safeguard the company, whereas you may have certain kind of stock for certain type of customer or say certain type of regions. So based on this kind of controls, the particular set of orders will get picked up and accordingly will be dispatched against that particular order. So then it comes receivables. So there are various different automations that we have built up around that for sending the reminders and taking the payments in a timely manner. There are various kind of structures for pricing schemes or rebates or chargebacks, not only for India, but for various regulated countries where there are various different set of regulations or different set of, say, discounting or rebate mechanism. These are the automation which we would like to highlight here in distribution management system. We can automate the order entry process, whereas you may have different source of channel where you receive the orders. This all can be integrated with our DMS, and accordingly it can be processed further for dispatch. It will save a lot of time where a large volume of orders are expected, and maybe if you have a large team and you do not want to miss any orders and at that moment, but someday if some employees are not present, in the absence of that situation, this kind of an automation plays an important role where they can intelligently analyze this kind of situation, create certain links, send reminders for booking the orders, take that orders from the customer and process it into your DMS. There are kind of various stock alerts with automatic notification. This system will definitely help in establishing various algorithms which will help in fine-tuning the forecasting, demand forecasting. There will be, of course, a scheme and communication requirement for every company where you can manage it from your central level and you can communicate to all your channel partners so they can directly see that scheme detailed data and accordingly they can book the order into the system. One of the most latest automation and important aspect of this distribution management is automation in e-invoicing, e-way bill, and that is integrated and working with the government NIC database. The system will also help in automating credit controls, claim generation. By having all the data into the system, the management is also finding it very easy that it can be synced to the ERP and accordingly the credits can be extended. The system works in integration with SAP, Microsoft AX, and NAV ERP. It has a capability of integrating it with Power BI, Microsoft Power BI, so that we can customize various different reporting requirements and bring in into various graphical or informative charts or reporting requirement. The benefits of F4's DMS is the system is GDPR compliant. You get to see the real-time stock visibility across global supply chain. It can have seamless collaboration of vendors and customers both. You will be in position to take good decisions based on the data. And automation will definitely reduce the ordering recycle time. So these are some of the benefits of F4's DMS. So here is a glimpse of DMS dashboard. So you get in bird eye view, whereas how your DMS, distribution management sales health is going on. So you get to see the month to date primary sales, secondary sales data, and this all gets updated very much live. So you are able to see the last year data and this year data and the current data in front of you. This dashboard shows you that you get to see the field team who has worked hard into the field and how much they have covered efficiently into the market, what orders they have collected, how much they have collected, how many dealers they have covered up, by what kind of efforts, like they have made this order booking, whether it has the whether they are direct order bookings or whether the order booking has come through the customer order management system. This also gives you the information where your sales representative working under your stockist or say distributors, how they are working, how many days they have worked, how many days they have been absent. So you get to see the complete clarity on the performance of the employees working into the field. This also gives you the information on the stock value as on the date, the goods in transit stock value, the non-sellable return values, and likewise. So moving towards field sales information system. Field sales information system will provide various kind of graphical charts, reports for primary and secondary sales level. It will provide you all the insights basis on product, geography, and customers. It can be integrated with your CRM applications or ERP applications. It will provide all the notifications, alerts, and one can also define a widget which is required to focus any moment for any particular product or customer or for any particular employee. So this widget continuously remains updated and one can bring a better focus towards that sales data. It can also provide a 360-degree customer view. This 360-degree customer view will provide the receivables, the outstanding data level or the customer's contribution data which he has executed towards the sales. This will be provided in both the platform, whether it is Android or iOS. Moving towards patient relationship management. As we all know that mobility itself gives us a lot of benefits of automation. So the companies can now directly remain in touch with the patients. But the challenges are like, how do we register the patient? How do we maintain the relationship? How do we record the medical history or track the medication, or how do we remind them? So that is where this solution comes in place. The concept will help the company to record the adverse events happening while taking any medications or considering any long-term treatment plans. The system will help manage the dosage information, book appointments with the doctors, or will help give the reminders to the patient, reminding them for certain kind of dosage information, or maintain the medical history. The most important aspect of this application is it is 21 CFR Part 11 and GDPR compliant. I think we are closely moving towards the end of the presentation. This is the last slide, but it is the most important slide where secondary sales data is concerned. We all know we work hard to bring a lot of innovations into our drug and medicines and a lot of product and services, and we try to bring it into the market. But of course, after working all that hard, we would like to know how the market is working out, how market is performing, what is the demand. So to know all this information, sometimes it is very tough to bring that information on a manual record level. So we have various automation tools, whereas bots, robotic process, whereas we can apply to such kind of an existing application and can pull such kind of data. We can provide a dedicated mobile or web applications where certain kind of an information of secondary sales data can be inserted and can be provided in various graphical way, so that you get to know what is happening into the field. So with this, this was all about the efforts and the automation which we have surrounding to all the modules. So I'll just bring you some more information on efforts. Surgeon is in market since 1998. The F4 solution which we presented today here is in the market since 2003. It is a fully compliant and a cloud-ready solution. We have deployed at 30 plus direct clients, domestic and overseas, and we have deployed it in more than 15 countries globally. Our presence is in 5 plus industry, not only into say pharma, healthcare, life sciences, but again we have various other industries where this has been provided. Companies are leveraging this platform for say making more than 10,000 calls a day, 2 lakh plus 50,000 orders which has been processed using this platform, and there are 30,000 plus users globally. So coming to the end of this presentation, I'm just would like to bring a brief about our company, Sargent Systems. Sargent System have business customers in 50 plus countries. We have completed more than 450 project installations, 100 plus digital transformation projects. We have 60,000 plus global users using business applications or regulatory applications been provided by us. We have 95% customer retention. We are growing at the rate of 35% since last 5 years. We are a zero debt company. All the solutions or automations which I have shared is designed by our company. It is developed by our company. It is a proprietary solutions. We follow strict quality policies in-house, and we are verified by Bureau Veritas. As we all know, the forward and backward automation or integration is backbone of the sales and marketing. What I mean to say here is there are various other, say, applications which we would always require as a manufacturer, say, or no, as a research company. So we have various other applications to share over here. So as you can see over your screen, we have BizNet, which is into clinical research, which can manage B and B studies along with early and late phase trials, eCRF, EDC, and various other processes. We have PVH. It is a comprehensive E2B R2 R3 compliant pharmacovigilance database. It manages adverse events for drug, vaccine, device, and more, signal detection and literature automation. It has quality edge, QH, which we call it is a quality management system. Then we have a process axis, which helps us in managing the batch manufacturing records. And we have PharmaNet for supply chain management. It's an intelligent enterprise business solution, which is infused with artificial intelligence for digital global supply chain and sales and distribution operations. And we have various regulatory applications like KnowledgeNet. It helps in publishing in ECTD, CTD, paper software, and consulting service globally. REAMS is a centralized platform that helps to manage global regulatory information across a company's entire portfolio of products. StackTrack, an intuitive file tracking and archival solution, helps to store and track physical files, digital files, and their storage devices. And Procage, it's a business process automation suite. So thank you, respected members. We come to the end of this presentation today, and we welcome your questions.